Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You finally made it. You didn't get lost. Well, welcome to our winter concert for the City College of San Francisco's Big Band. And I'm Dr. David Hardiman, the MC for tonight, and I taught here for 30 years before I turned it over at the end of 2004 when I retired. Turned it over in 2005 to my son, David Anthony Hardiman. He's the director. So this is one of those kind of situations where we bring the old, the middle, and the new together. And I'll talk more about that a little bit later. But we have a very special guest. That's something I started doing. They allowed us to do this many, many years ago. And we've had some of the greatest musicians in the world as guest artists. So we have one of those tonight, and his name is Lloyd Gregory. He's a master guitarist, and he's been doing and from what I didn't realize is that he's from Indianapolis, was born there like David and I were, Indianapolis, Indiana, but he didn't stay. I came here in 1971 and continued with my teaching and career and playing. So, without further ado, I'm going to talk about Lloyd a little bit later. But right now, let's get into the music part of it and see what the program is. Did everybody get a program? Oh, good, good, good. That'll make it a little bit easier. Every day I have the blues. That's one of the big favorites by Peter Chapman, arranged by Roger Holmes. That's a song also that Count Basie Big Band made famous. And I think you'll recognize it if you've ever heard that before.
Every day
you like the blues, that's the blues. Every day I have the blues. And you know, when I first saw this lady here, I asked her, I said, what do you do? She says, well, I'm a singer. And so you got a chance to hear her. Where is she? Where'd she go? She's way over there. Jet, is that the right name? Jet Ogoy? Stand up and take a bow. All right. Well, she can sing, can't she? Yeah. Art Hafen was here some time ago, and he's back again playing the trombone. Stand up, Art. Take a bow. And once upon a time, the trumpet player back there that played, and you wouldn't think that he can play like that, but he can. And his name is the one only John Liu. And I just learned about this other man here, and he was telling me that he's all the way from Italy. He's Italiano, okay? All right, stand up and take a bow. His name is Alessandro Rossi, is that right? Okay. Did we get everybody in there that time? Okay, all right, very good. And of course, we got all the musicians in the band, but the one that's, I don't know, can we get you to stand up? Well, that's okay. If you don't want to stand up, I can understand. Lloyd Gregory, let's have a round of applause. So they can see you. All right. Since we've got so many percussionists up here, we're going to play a song that's called Soul Bossa Nova. Music by Quincy Jones, arranged by Johnny Benson. What's that weird instrument that sounds like ooh? What do you call that thing? A what? A huica? A cuica. From what country?
Brazil.
From Brazil all the way?
Over Brazil, and it's supposed to sound like a monkey.
Oh, the monkeys, okay.
Monkey sound.
The monkey sound.
Primarily use a bossa nova.
All right,
Like samba.
good. See, so now you have some idea that if you go to Brazil, this is what you might hear, or if you hear here too. And let's see. Now let's have you play just a little bit of it again. Come on up. Just this is rare. You don't find these very often, right? Okay.
I think Mr. Hardiman wants my cuica.
Frank, his name is Frank. With the Rico. All right. Now, we got a chance. Let's See, we're going to have to get these saxophone players playing into the microphones. Next time you stand up and take a solo, would you? One more time for Alessandro Rossi, right? And he was here when I was here many years ago, German Marshaw. Is that right? Stand up and take a bow. All right. Well, let's see. Did we leave anybody else? Oh, the flute player. Come on up here. So, let's see. Now, your name is Lester. Lester Zhao? Oh, okay. And see, if you listen to that recording, on the actual recording, you'll actually hear the flute players playing that part. So he did a good job. All right, thank you. Oh, yes, I thought I mentioned Art, but one more time for Art Haven. And, we don't want to leave out the band director that can play the trumpet too, David Hardiman. Well, you know, Lloyd Gregory is an award-winning guitarist and composer. San Francisco-based Lloyd Gregory is a well-established musician whose style is smooth, soulful, melodic, flowing, and immediately charismatic. His extensive R&B roots add a distinct texture to his styling. Gregory is a master of both acoustic and electric guitar. Lloyd expertly fuses soul, pop, and jazz, forging a hybrid that is both enjoyable and intellectually stimulating. Minor 7th Acoustic Music Review. We'll talk more about him. Let's have another round of applause for the great Lloyd Gregory. Keep it going here. All right, the next one, we're going to feature a lady that was one of my former students once upon a time, and she's also the disc jockey over at KPOO on Tuesdays from, I think it's 9 to 12, and she says she plays and she calls it old folks music. Or something like that.
Grown folks.
Oh. Grown folks music. Oh, I'm sorry. Grown folks music. We're going to feature Barbara Gaynor. Take Me to the River by Al Green, Mason Hodges, arranged by Charles Thomas. this is her specialty. You know, I had her singing with my San Francisco All-Star Big Band recently over at the San Francisco Waterfront Marriott Hotel. We were playing for the 36th convention for the NAACP. And my regular vocalist couldn't be there, Nina Causey, but Barbara came in and people just loved her. Did you love her? and listen to her, is it on Tuesdays from 9 to 12, right?
Yeah.
And that's, what's that channel again?
89.5 FM and KPOO.com and KPOO TuneIn. So we're being heard all over the world and people call us from all over the world. And I'm doing grown folks music. It's a great radio station. It's the community station of San Francisco. It's been around for 43 years.
All right.
Incidentally, that's my retirement job. It's the best retirement job you could ever have after being 26 years of probation officer at San Francisco Juvenile Probation Department.
Barbara Gaynor, one and only. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's great. We just love to have her come and sing.
Okay.
Don't
Be right
run
there.
away.
Be
Don't
right
run
there.
away. Art Hafen, one more time. You got a chance to play. And of course, let me say a little bit more here. This person, Stanley Clarke, legendary Stanley Clarke musician, he said, "I love Lloyd's style as a musician. He is a sweet, warm guy, which comes out in his music. His music reminds me of a modern day West Montgomery." And that's the one and only Lloyd Gregory. Sure. You want him to play something by himself? Do we have time? Do we have time? Okay. Did you recognize the song? What's the name of that song? Oh, Misty, you already know. All right. Lloyd Gregory, one more time. Oh, no, we don't want to forget about him because this guy was around when I was around. He told me 1976. You mean it was that far back?
Not quite.
Not quite, almost. I didn't get a chance to acknowledge him. You want to stand up? This is Mitchell, right? Oh, Bill Mitchell. Well, okay, I'll just go ahead. Bill Kelly. There we go. Bill Kelly. All right, all right, next song is going to be You Are My Sunshine by Jimmy Davis, Charles Mitchell, arranged by Charles Thomas.
And this was a arrangement which Charles Thomas arranged for us, but also this is Quincy Jones, Ray Charles recording of what we're getting ready to do. Ray turned this tune out between him and Quincy. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other night, as I lay sleeping, oh, I dreamed you held me in your arms. Oh, but then I woke up this morning, now that I was mistaken. Do you know that I hung my head, oh, my head and cried? Oh, you are my sunshine.
Don't take Barbara's sunshine away. Give her a big giant round of applause. Barbara Taylor. And she mentioned Charles Thomas, who's the bass player that was one of my former students once upon a time and graduated from San Francisco State, and has been playing with a lot of groups, and he's been playing with my big band for all of these years, almost 48. My San Francisco All-Star Big Band. I want you to check them out when you get a chance. I have 5 CDs up there. David Hardiman Jazz. Make sure you spell my last name correctly. It's Hardiman, okay? And you'll be able to hear. In fact, Manola back there, who's doing the sound, has been placing up on YouTube some concerts that we've been doing here at City College. So if you get a chance, check it out on YouTube, all right? That'll help to make it happen. All right, let's see, did we get everybody in? Art, looks like you had a solo again, right? Was that you? Oh, wait a minute, it wasn't Art. Oh, this guy was over at the College of Alameda with Bill Bell once upon a time, and he's official over there in Berkeley. He's been playing in my big band too. Marcus Bell on the trombone. All right, let's go on to Blue Samuel by Sammy Nestico.
2, 3.
chance to hear from the other guitar player, and that is Eugene Lashoshi. Is that right? Did I get the name right? Very good. All right. And Bill, one more time. Did I get the name right? Okay, all right. I see on the program it says something else, so I'm glad we got it straight. All right. Just a little bit here. Lloyd on his influences. Music is comprised of traditions even when mixed with innovations. So of course, every musician is building upon sounds that came before. I admire and respect those jazz guitarists, and I learned a lot from them. But my influences also include early soul innovators like Curtis Mayfield, many of the guitarists in the various Motown artist bands, and like through Jimi Hendrix to Eddie Van Halen. And on the other end of the spectrum, I have been influenced by acoustic players who bridge jazz, Latin and classical, like Django Reinhardt, Bo Lassetti, Andres Segovia, and Al Demliola. I never sat down and learned other guitarist solos from their albums. Instead, I studied the tools and language they were using. That's just Lloyd and his influences. Give you some idea about Lloyd Gregory one more time. Dizzy Gillespie was one of my influences when I came along, trying to learn how to play the trumpet. And he came along after swing, and he called it hard bop. And Dizzy also was connected with the islands, especially Cuba, Puerto Rico, and some other places. And this song here, everybody knows the song Manteca. Walter Gil Fuller and Luciano Pozo Gonzalez, arranged by Mike Tomorrow. And you see this lady over here, she's standing up, and I almost didn't recognize her because she's got on this outfit that is quite unique. She's playing the tambourine over there. Stand up and take it down. I thought she was from one of the islands or from Africa or someplace. But her name is, that's Denise Moss, is that right? Okay. She's been around so long. Manteca, here we go. Take 'em. Dizzy Gillespie. How many of you have heard that before? It's a classic for sure. David Anthony Hardiman on the trumpet. Bill. And we wouldn't be right if we don't give some consideration again to Lloyd Gregory. And also the other guitar player, Eugene. Right? And you may not be paying much attention, but a part of the rhythm section, playing the conga drums. Is that Fred? Right. That's nice. And also, who else was playing on that solo? Anybody else? Oh, okay. One more time. The Italiano amigo. Alessandro. Okay. Art Haven again? Man, he's playing all the solos. Art Haven. Keep it enjoying. All right.
How about a big round of applause for the band? That sounds great. Also, a big round of applause for our MC, David Hardiman Sr. Also, I want to extend a special thanks to my mother. She has just recently moved here from Indianapolis, Indiana, and she's in the audience. Mom, would you like to stand up, please? My mother. This has been a pleasure. I'm glad to see there's so many of you out on a Tuesday night. I'm starting to compare the spring semester versus the fall. So it doesn't matter. You guys are showing up, showing out, and I really appreciate all of you for coming in and supporting me, the band, City College of San Francisco Jazz Band. So don't forget to spread the word. Every semester we're going to be hot. We're going to be really rolling here. So next time, we're going to maybe double the attendance. Maybe have 200, 300, you never know. Okay, let's bring up Barbara Gaynor.
Unfortunately, we're not in the theater like before. I think some of you have been coming to the concerts in the theater, but unfortunately they had to close it down. And they were supposed to be building another arts building, but they haven't done it. And I just talked to Mrs. Mueller, the chairperson. She's back there, Mrs. Madeline Mueller, chairperson for the music department, and also bringing the refreshments. We're trying to build it back up after 2020 and 2019, the COVID, all of that business, and try to have another Jazz Rock and Prom workshop class, as well as jazz history, and I also had an arranging composing class too. This is why a lot of these people are sounding so great, because they've been playing. And see, the good thing is we have the older musicians, mature, professionals, and they're helping out the younger people who are coming in. This is new to them, more or less, right? They're coming out of high school, and you can watch them grow. And that's what it's all about with music and being able to play and learn and all of that good business, okay? All right, here we go. Love of Mine by John Landis and Michael Jackson. Ira. Barbara Gaynor.
And this tune was recorded by Buddy Ace. Love of Mine.
1, 2. See, I felt it.
Barbara Gaynor, let's give her another round of applause. Love her mind. Before you do that, we're going to do it one more time. But before we do that, let me introduce these people so that they can know. This is the last selection, right? All right. Well, let me just mention who's on the saxophone section here. And if you have any of your students or your children or your family, you can stand up too. Saxophone players, here we go. Bill Kelly. Mitchell Carroll. Alessandro Rossi. German Murashaw. And Blas Lozano and baritone sax. Stand up saxophones, all of you stand up. Take it out. All right. You sounded great. In the trombone section, Art Haven, Marcus Bell, Dan Everett, and Neil Morrison. Stand up trombone, take it out, all of you. That's it. All right. Trumpets, Ron Coolidge, John Lee, Jason Warren, and Roger Baisley. Stand up, trumpet players. All right. And over here in the rhythm section, let's go. I already mentioned the flute player Lester Zhao one more time. And over here, we have on percussion Frank Velez. One more time in the corners. Denise Moss. Stand up, take it off. Henry Gold. Where's Henry? Oh, he's not here. I think I saw him in the back there. He's here. He's on bass. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely gonna try to not leave anybody out if we can help it. Piano and tongue back there. Stand up and take it down. All right. And very unique player on the cello. Oh, Sophia. Is that right? Okay, all right. That's very unique. We have a cello player. All right. Okay. Trying not to leave anybody out. And on the drums, all the way back there in the back, Wyatt Salino. And is Jacob Shuffkins here?
Hello.
See, I thought I saw him. There he is, way in the back. I don't know why he didn't come up and play, but he's here. And the guy who's been playing with my big band for several years, and he's a pro that's been playing all over the place. He's a fantastic drummer. And that's Anthony Pegram. And one more time for our vocalist, Jet Ogoye over there. And on the bass, boy, he really got a chance to play it tonight. I heard it. Alex Farrell. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're Henry. All right, let's get it straight. Henry Gish, right? All right, I'm just trying to read who's here on the program and make sure I don't leave anybody out. Now, I think I mentioned you on the guitar. Eugene? Yeah, one more time. All right. And let's see. Did it get everybody? Did it leave anybody else? Yeah. Okay. Now Barbara, she likes to sing and she likes to talk too. So we're gonna let Barbara Gaynor talk to you a little bit, since she sounded so great, didn't she?
I just want to say, I came to City College in 1974 from high school. And so when I came, David Hardiman Sr was here. And I was 17 years old because I skipped at Balboa High School down the street. So anyway, said that to say, I was interested in music. There was a lady here named Peggy Gorham, and she was the voice teacher, so she taught me to sing correctly. Then I had David Hardiman Sr. and a couple other teachers around here, and that was the 70s. You know, if you're not from that era, then you don't know what I'm talking about, but baby boomers will know what I'm talking about. It was a different world at that time. But anyway, David gave me my first gig at 17 years old, and that's the most money I ever made in one day, and that was $50. I had a $50 bill from going to a winter ball in Richmond, and I got all these songs together, and Peggy Gorham helped me to get the charts and everything, so we worked it out. And then David told me that his son was coming out here to live. And I'm saying all this to say, it's about passing it on, okay? So look how he's passed it on to his son. Look how he's passed it on to me. And there were other teachers here that did the same thing. Peggy Gorham spent 2 days a week giving me private lessons. This was before we went to vocal class. This is what is needed in our world today. We need to pass along the good. And if everybody had a dad, every man that's having issues, because there's a lot of men in this world having issues on this side of the world or the other side of the world, which brings women to, but I won't go there. But anyway, if we had some real dads, you know, I'm talking about in every community, I don't think we would have the problems that we have because people would find their purpose. Thank you.
Barbara Gaynor, she knows what it's all about, because remember, she was over there at, what do they call that place?
Juvenile hall.
Juvenile Hall. So she helped a lot of juveniles.
Probation officer.
Probation officer.
Juvenile probation.
So she knows what she's talking about through experience too, right? All right.
I want to also add that I'm a former student of City College of San Francisco from 1980 to 82. I was in the music building. Guess who my teacher was? David Hardiman Sr.
Well, if you have any children in high school, it's possible if they're seniors, they can come and join the band, and they can get credits in high school, as well as get units here at City College. There's a program. They have to go through their principal and their supervisors or people of that type. Right? So that's another thing to keep in mind. So we have to keep it rolling, keep it going, because God gives us all talents, I believe, and it's a matter of picking up that instrument or voice or whatever it is that you can do. You have to practice. I have to practice an hour every day to keep my chops up, like Louis Armstrong used to call it. You choppers, so you can play. Because David and I are playing in 2 salsa bands, Grupo Café Canela and Pepe's Orchestra Peru, for many years. I used to play over there at Acapulco with Cesar Ascaron for several years, Golden Gate Park Band, and I was also the bugler at the Golden Gate Fields and Bay Meadows racetracks. And keeping my San Francisco All-Star Big Band going for 48 years this year. So you see, you've got to keep it going, and you just can't sit down and do nothing, right? You gotta move, and that's what's keeping me going, the music part of it. Madeline Mueller, let's have the Madeline Mueller come up. Our chair lady for many years, she brought me in here. Come on.
Yeah, I hear all this old talk. I mean, I was here in 1960. Except, this morning I got a phone call from the Chancellor's secretary, and he got wind of, he wanted to be here, but instead he sent over 3 pizzas. That's good too. So, and we thank Denise especially for the fried chicken, but there's the table, I mean, I can hardly leave that table, it's so good over there. So, I've been cutting things. So I think I'm really so glad that we're here in person. You know, those years that have disappeared under COVID, music couldn't happen on Zoom spontaneously like this. We had to click it or some stupid thing. So it's so exciting to have a band here, live, live audience.
I want you to know the students who were here and they're now pros.
Yeah.
Would you stand up when you were here when I was here? Stand up. Come on. Stand up. Everybody that was here. All you guys that were here. John Lou, come on, stand up, man. All you guys. Yeah. All over there on the end. Come on. Stand up. All you guys. Yeah. And some of you over here. All those years. Yeah. You were here, as I recall. He was after. Okay. Well, it's all right. Okay. Well, have you enjoyed this band? And especially our vocalist, Barbara Gaynor. Did she make you feel good? Music makes you happy, right? Lloyd Gregory, did you understand that he is a master guitarist? Did you understand that? Could you hear it? Another round of applause for Lloyd Gregory. That's another thing that Mrs. Mueller made it possible. When I was here, I had some of the greatest musicians in the world who were guest artists like Lloyd Gregory. And it's like passing it on and integrating it. And what I like is, too, it's an integrated band, too. We have every ethnic group in the band. They're right here.
Oh, definitely want to again thank our department head, Madeline Mueller. And let's not forget Manolo. Where's Manolo? Manolo's the one doing the sound, the equipment, everything. He deserves a big round of applause, brother. He's got all the equipment set up and all the sound for us. He'll be doing also the great video you're going to see, hopefully on YouTube, right? Okay. Thank you.
I think they want to sing a little bit more for you before they go, because this is, we're on time. We're in good shape. Come on, Barbara.
1, 2, 3, 4.